because that's actually the role of project manager, to be like, it's more general position than technical lead. My example, okay, so I was a developer in a company in Germany, and I
Yeah.
was working there for 5 years. And then after a few years, I was working on some projects from scratch. And then some people were going away from a company, some new people were coming, and I
Yeah.
left to be like one of few people who were there from the beginning. So suddenly I became a technical lead of
Yeah.
of a group of developers, just because I knew the background of the solution that we were building from scratch. Okay, so then suddenly when we
Yes.
needed more people, so I was supposed to manage them. So that's actually a technical lead, with where you understand the technical part, plus you
Yes.
manage your team, you manage the people, and you are responsible for a delivery. Project manager, in like what's the difference between project manager and technical lead? Is actually like you live it, like you know actually what's project management, what's project manager doing. Many times
Yes.
project manager doesn't really understand the technical part in behind. Like most of the time you manage people, and you somehow at least have to get a clue of what each and every technology is doing. So
Yes.
when I was working with project manager, I was a technical lead, and I was working with project manager. Um,
Yeah.
he was relying on myself. Like when he was not sure about the technical stuff, I was the one who was helping him to give him a better picture of what is possible, because he had to combine multiple areas or multiple teams together. And since he
Yes.
didn't understand specific parts, he wasn't sure about, let's say, effort estimates or like stuff like that. So um, I was his
Reference.
advisor, or
Yes.
something like that, advisor, referent, or person who could rely on. So maybe you, as a project manager, if you can pick people from that project, like who can be your advisors, you
Yes.
suddenly don't need to be an expert in everything, but you have experts around yourself who can help you to achieve that. Does it kind
Yes.
of like
Yes.
bring it all together?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So when you say that you don't understand everything as project
Yes.
manager, it's actually not your role. It's not your that's not your job to know everything. Your job is to understand it enough so that you can make decisions, so that the project gets delivered as efficiently as possible, as fast as possible, as smooth as
Yes.
possible. Okay, so
Yes.
that's
Yes. Yes.
actually the like usually the responsibility of project manager. But you should mainly rely on experts, technical experts in your team, and choose one person who can help you to do that, to do those decisions. And you have to be okay that
Yes.
you don't know everything. Okay, you just have to
Okay.
be okay with relying on other people. Or usually a job of project manager is to create a culture or good environment or good atmosphere, so that you can trust each other. That's usually bigger job on your side, is to create a trust so that you can rely
Yes.
on these advisors next to you. And suddenly you don't have to worry that you don't know everything, because suddenly you will be able to do a really good decisions even without
Yes.
knowing everything.